So yes, for those of you that maybe just came in and didn't hear me to start off with, if you do have a foam roller nearby or anything that's quite light in weight, we do actually need it for one of our exercises. So maybe grab that now, just before we start. That was my fault for not putting that in the email to start off with. So skipping rope and anything that's quite light, like a foam roller or a small weight. And we will, for those of you that are ready, we will head over to our mat. We're actually going to start off in standing and starting off our morning in the best way. So hands on your hips in standing position, and we're going to take 10 good mornings. So just tilting at the hips, pushing the bum back towards the wall, nice straight back, and you'll feel that in the hamstrings. Don't push it. This is the first kind of movement we're doing this morning. So only go as far as to feel that kind of stretch, that feedback. Just don't push it too far. It's just the start of the warm-up. So 10 good mornings. And then we're going to come down onto the floor. We're going to move through a bit of thoracic flow just to wake the spines up. So starting in downward facing dog, and we're going to move ourselves from there, dive down into upward facing dog. We're only going to take 6 of these. So downward facing dog, dive down, upward facing dog. 6 in total. And then coming into a tabletop position, just so I can see where we all are. Amazing, guys. So we're going to come up onto our toes in a bear crawl position, and then we're going to feed one of the legs through. Pushing, driving our hips up. We're going to keep that spine bent. So there's going to be a little bit of a twist. And then coming back into bear crawl through the other way. So always driving the hips through for our thoracic bridge. Again, we're only going to take 6. So there's going to be a wee bit of a twist, making sure you reach over every time. Driving the hips through. Just 6 in total. And then meeting me in a deep squat position. Doesn't matter if your heels don't touch the ground, don't worry about that. But trying to keep the chest up, we're going to take 10 thoracic openers. So just rotating at the top of the spine, seeing how far you can reach back with that hand. Good job, everyone. So 10 of those. And then meet me in a Spider-Man lunge position. It doesn't matter which foot is forward first. We're going to be doing both sides. From this position, I want you to take 10 gentle rocks back and forward. So just using the back toe to rock you back and forward. So 10 lunge rocks. And then swap over to the other side. Rocking back and forward, nice and gently. And then swap over back to the first side. And we're going to take 5 each side and lunge with a twist. So from this position, reaching back, twisting the hip down onto the floor, and then coming back up to that starting position. So 5 of those each side. And then swap to the other side when you're ready. and then come up onto your feet. Just from here, I'm going to explain our prep set. We always do one before our cardio session, just to get the heart rate kind of spiking up. So this morning, in the same format as we always do, it's a 6 minute, every minute on the minute. And remember, we alternate the exercises per minute. So our first minute, we've got broad jump inchworms. We've done them before. I'm just going to move my mat so I can show you if some of you aren't familiar. So we don't need to jump that far. Remember, we only have a minute to do 5. So broad jump, hands down onto the ground, and then walking our body back in to that starting position. So jumping out, down into the press up position, and walk ourselves back in. We're going to do 5 of those. And then we're going to do 15 air squats. So we all know what that looks like. Just in case we need a demo, you can have the hands on the shoulders. 15 air squats. Making sure we're getting that right depth every time. So nothing just like bending the knees. I've seen that quite a lot. Making sure we're getting the right depth every time. Okay, guys, so those 2 exercises alternating for 6 minutes. And if there aren't any questions, we will get set up. So make sure you have enough space to jump. And we will go in 10 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1, off we go. So 5 in total, 30 seconds to go. Don't worry if you have a wee bit of rest, that's all right. And then next up we have 15 air squats in 15 seconds. Okay, get yourself ready. 5, 3, 2, 1, off we go.
Please.
Good work, everyone. Really nice technique. Okay. Just for a wee bit of spice, I think we're going to increase our broad jump inchworms to 8. So 8 for the rest of this block. So 8 broad jump inchworms, just to keep us working for a bit longer. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Halfway, 30 seconds. Take a breather. Ten seconds. Back to our squat. 3, 2, 1, off we go. 30 seconds to go. Going into the final round of both exercises. In 10, back to 8, broad jump inchworms. 5, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Thirty seconds. Good work, good energy. Just getting ourselves ready for the main event. Last one in 10. 5, 3, 2, 1, off we go. And 30 seconds to go, so just finish off. And then I'll just come over to the screen just so we can go over the session. And I'll just quickly post it in the chat, hopefully. 2 seconds. Okay. I copy and pasted the wrong thing, so it's not going to be in the chat. 2 seconds. This will give me a good chance to get my breath back. Okay. So whilst I just get that back up, hopefully. You know what, I'll just explain it. I'll be doing it with you guys, so it does not matter. So this morning, I don't know if you'd seen the session plan, but I probably need to go over it because it's maybe a wee bit confusing. So I've actually added an extra block because it wasn't long enough. So this morning we're going to be doing a session where we drop a round per block, okay? So it goes 4, 3, 2, 1. And at the end of every block, you have 100 skips to do. So that's why I wanted you guys to have your rope. Doesn't matter if you don't. So for example, we're starting off with 4 rounds in block 1. So we're going to be doing 20 lunge jumps into 15 push press. So that's where you're going to need your foam roller, 10 high to low bolt, and 5 no jump burpees. So you do that 4 times, and then you go into 100 skips. Next round, you go 3 rounds of that, 100 skips, 2 rounds, 100 skips, and then 100 skips. Now, I've actually capped this at 20 minutes, so we're just going to see how far we get through it. I think most of us should be done before then, but don't worry about it. I just want to get at least 20 minutes of good work out of you all. So I'll just quickly go over the exercises, starting off with 20 lunge jumps. So they're just switch jumps. We've done them before. So lunge jumps, nice and springy. And then we go into 15 push press. Just where you're going to need your foam roller, coming down into a squat position, pushing overhead. So these are also known as thrusters. So 15 thrusters or push press. Then high to low bolt, that's just our core exercise we've done before. So from here, all the way out, back in, tap the heels, all the way out. 10 of those. And then 5 no jump burpees. We're coming down onto our chest, then up, and just stand up. No need for a jump, 5 of those. And then straight into 100 skips after you've done the allotted rounds per block. So hopefully everyone understands that. Are there any questions? It's okay if there are. I will set up my timer just in case there's any questions, and that'll give you a chance. But hopefully we're all right. Okay, so a 20-minute time cap, and I'll just set that up now. Okie dokie, everyone. Right, get yourself ready. Make sure you have enough space to do everything. And good luck. You guys always bring amazing energy. It's me that usually is a puddle by the end. So yeah, keep it up, guys. Get yourself ready. Make sure everything is nearby. Okay, here we go. Starting off 4 rounds. Okay, ready in 10 seconds. So starting off 20 lunge jumps, 15 push press, 10 high to low boat, 5 no jump burpees. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Into 15 push press. Pace yourself, guys. It's gonna hit you quite quickly. Down onto the floor for high to low boat. And then up onto the feet, no jump burpees. Back to the top, 20 lunge jumps. Whew. Remember, you can take a wee break at any time. Good work, guys. Remember, 100 skips after every block. Ooh. Keep it up, everybody. Remember, you can take a break after each block. More of a note to self. We're nearly at 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Whew. So this time, 3 rounds. Some of you might be further ahead.
Nice work, everybody. Keep it going. Jessica Heaps, you must be in bits now. Come on, keep going.
I can feel my heart beating in my ears.
Nice job there, Stella. Matthew Garrity, you got that skipping rope flying there? Or could it go faster? Good job, Liam. Keep it going.
Minutes. Almost there on the home straight. You've done the worst of it now. Around 6 minutes 30 to go until we meet our time cap.
All right. Yeah, no bother. That's fine. Don't know where his next sandwich is.
If you end up being done now, well done. Everyone else keep going. You can do it. Four and a half minutes to go. Can you finish it off? I'm on to my final round, if anyone's with me. While you can do it, you've got it, guys. Finish it off. Three minutes, you can do it. Oops. Excellent work, everyone. Keep it up. 2 minutes to go. 2 seconds. 2 minutes. Keep it up. You can do it, guys. Keep up the effort. If you're done, grab some water. Maybe have a lie down if you want. That is allowed. I don't know about you, but I feel like I look a lot better than last week. Amazing work, everybody. Keep it up. So good. If you're still going, 1:20 to go to try and finish off this session. Keep going, so good. Oh, you guys are so ahead of me. So I've had a request for stretches already. It's dragon pose. So anyone else want to do any stretches, please put them in the chat. Any areas we want to work on. Keep it up, everyone. 45 seconds until we reach the 20-minute. That's okay, amazing, okay. Okay. You guys, 30 seconds till the 20-minute cap. So good. Yeah, guys, just shove those stretches in the chat, and I'll just pick from what you guys want. Upper back stretches, child pose. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay. Of course. 3, 2, 1, 20-minute time cap, everyone. So if you aren't finished, please stop there. So good, well done. You guys honestly amaze me every time. Well done, so good. Okay, guys. Right, I think we are gonna start, we did this the other day, it's called puppy pose or melting heart pose. So if you go over onto the floor, onto your mats, I'll just get my setup again. Okay, so remember how we do this one, come into tabletop position, then keeping the legs where they are, just walk the hands all the way out in front and drop the chest down onto the mat. So this is a really nice one for the top of the spine, top of the back. And just take this as an opportunity to control that breathing, to slow it down, give yourself a chance to rest. And we're just going to be here for a little bit longer. Big deep breath, walk the hands back in towards the body. Next one we're going to do is going to be a pec stretch, so for the front of the shoulders, so somebody wanted to focus on that area. We're actually going to come down onto our bellies for this one. So onto our stomach, and we're going to take the left arm straight out to the side, and then using our right arm, we're going to push ourselves round onto that left side. Might need to adjust the shoulder a wee bit. And then have that right leg supporting you. So having it flat on the floor, knee up, just as support, just lying on your side. Stretching that pec. You're also more than welcome to bend the left arm so you can have a bend in it if you want a bit of a more intense stretch into the pec. If you're also not feeling it in this position, feel free to do it on the wall. So in a standing position, if you feel like you can get more from that. And then roll yourself back onto your front, and we're just going to swap over. So this time it's the right arm that comes out to the side. I'm just going to turn now so I can see. Right arm coming out to the side, either bent or straight. And then using the back leg to support you. And just feel free to actually put that other hand behind the back. So you're really opening up the chest. So you can have the other hand behind you, just resting on the lower back. And then big deep breath coming round onto the front again. Now we're going to go into dragon pose from here. So we had high requests for dragon pose this morning. So feeding the left leg up and out to the side of the hand and dropping that knee down, you know the drill. And just grounding through the palms. to stabilize yourself. And remember, if you want, we're going to all stay in the same position just now, but when I call it, feel free to take a small rotation, pushing the knee out and looking behind you. But we're all going to stay here just now. Okay, and if you wish, you can go into the other variation if you want a wee bit more. So gently pushing the knee out, looking backwards. But don't worry if you don't want to be there, that's fine. I'm also going to stay in just the main driving hold. And if you were in that other variation, come round to normal dragon pose, and we're going to tuck our toes underneath and swap over. So coming onto the other side, dropping that back knee down, just adjusting into that position. If you can, kind of lifting the chest, you can balance on the fingertips if you want. And then feel free to move into the second variation if you're wanting a wee bit more of a stretch. And if you're in the other variation, come back to center. Staying in dragon pose a little while longer. And then slowly walking yourself out of it, so you can just take the weights back. And we're just going to come down into a seated position to finish off our session. So we're going to take our fire log pose. So stacking the knee on top of the foot, and that foot on top of the knee should have a little triangle between your legs. So shouldn't be completely cross-legged. So nice tall seat where we are just now, and then tip the body forward, walking the hands out. That should be a really nice stretch in the outer hips. So I think someone else is wanting more of a leg stretch. So this is just getting right into the glutes, right into the outer hips. And as you sit in this position, if your body's wanting to go a wee bit further forward, if there's enough room and it's not too sore, you can rest the elbows down onto the floor. Big deep breath, walk those hands back into that tall seat and then just take the legs back. We're gonna just quickly window wipe them before we swap over the legs. So swap over that stacking position. So my right leg is now on top of my left. Just make some adjustments. Nice tall seat, and then walk the hands out in front. Last stretch of this morning. Good work, everyone. And just go as far as you can. Don't try and push it. And then big deep breath as you walk the hands back in towards the body. Window wipe for the legs, do whatever you want with them, give them a wee shake. And we are done for this morning. Well done, guys. As always, that was brilliant. And I will see you next week. Have a lovely weekend.